Guys, my name is Mohammad, and I'm one of the senior IELTS trainers here at Leap Scholar. Also, I have authorization from Cambridge, England, to teach English all over the world. Plus, I am one of the teachers at British Council, New Delhi. I teach IELTS there, right? And I have taught more than 50,000 students till now for IELTS. All right, guys. Now, I want to teach you, I want to actually show you a bit of demonstration. This is in front of you, okay? Who can tell me which question type is this? Who can tell me which question type is this, guys? Which question type is this? Matching headings. Guys, before I walk you through matching headings, I want to be very honest with you that in IELTS, in reading, what is the duration of IELTS reading test? Who is aware about it? Who can tell me? Guys, the reading test is of 60 minutes, okay? Reading test is of 60 minutes. And how many passages are there? How many passages are there in reading? There are 3 passages, guys. Please make a note of this. And how many total questions are there? Total 40 questions are there. Now, guys, out of those 40 questions, definitely all the questions are not going to be the same. Some of them are true, false. Some of them are fill in the blank. Some of them are summary. This is in front of you, which shows matching headings. How many headings do you see on the screen? There are total 9 headings. There are total 9 headings that are there in the question as of now. Guys, I'm going to change the slide. Quickly count the number of paragraphs on this slide and on this slide and on this slide. This is para A, para 1, para 2. Okay, this is para 3. This is para 4. This is para 5. And this is para 6. Guys, all these para, they are going to combine and they are going to form what? All these para, they are going to combine and going to form what? They form a passage. Now, guys, how many extra headings are there? How many extra headings are there, guys? Please tell me. 3 extra headings are there. So for every paragraph, there is 1 heading here. Okay. For every paragraph, there is 1 heading here and you need to find out. Okay, so 3 headings are there to confuse you. Are we allowed to repeat the headings? Can we repeat the headings? Can 1 heading be for 2 paragraphs? No. I want to understand what is the meaning of heading. Who can tell me what is the meaning of heading? Guys, heading for every paragraph that you're going to give, it simply means us paragraph ke likhe jane ki wajah. The reason why that paragraph is written, as simple as that. या फिर paragraph क्यों लिखा गया है उसकी वजह, right? As simple as that. Okay, why has the writer written that paragraph? Now, forget everything, guys. Forget everything. Just look at this para A. Okay, look at this para A. Okay, look at this para A, and tell me the idea that is present in at least 70% of the paragraph. At least 70% of the paragraph. Now, what do I mean by that? How many sentences are there in paragraph A? How many sentences are there in paragraph A, guys? There are 11 lines. Great. What would be 70% of 11? What would be 70% of 11? Yes, something around 7.7. So, guys, what I'm saying is heading, the heading that you would select from here, okay, it has to be there in 70% of the paragraph. Can you mark something as a heading if it is just mentioned once or twice in the paragraph? If it is mentioned once or twice in the paragraph, can you mark it as heading? No, you really can't. Okay, you really can't mark it as the heading. Now, I don't really care which way you are planning to use. Okay, I don't care which way you are planning to use. Please read paragraph A and tell me the idea that is present in 70% of the paragraph and match that idea with one of the headings here. Make sure each and every word in the heading must match with 70% of the paragraph. It can be in the same words. It can be the same idea. It can be paraphrased words. Paraphrased words, same meaning, different words. Go for it, guys. Find it this way. Find it this way. Please go for it. I'll give you such trick that is never ever seen on internet. Okay. If you can find and bring me this trick anywhere, I'm willing to do whatever you want me to do. Okay. So I'd show you that trick today. The answer is 8th, guys. And I haven't even started teaching yet. Now let's figure it out how it exactly works. Now, guys, what I was saying was, when a writer writes, it's not that writer has a cup of coffee in his hand and he's like, oh, I'm going to write today. No. Writer knows that, okay, I am planning to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. Writer is like, I want to write 6 paragraphs. Okay. And my essay is maybe on, my passage is maybe on Miles Davis. Now, it's not that writer is like, oh, I'm going to just write down paragraph A and anything that is coming in my mind, I'm going to write it. First of all, writer would figure out the reason why he's writing this paragraph. If he doesn't know the reason, then definitely he cannot write. And that reason why that paragraph exists, okay, is your heading. Okay. And that is why I said the reason why the paragraph is written would be present at least in 70% of the paragraph. Something that is mentioned once or twice cannot be the answer. Now let's give it a try. I'm going to solve it exactly how I solve matching events. Please listen to me carefully. At the age of 13, MD was given his first trumpet lessons. Lessons were arranged with a local trumpet player and a musical blah, 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 blah. These early lessons paid for and supported by his father had a profound effect on shaping Davis's signature sound. I read till here because I see that my full stop is here. Okay, I read the first sentence. Yes, after reading the first sentence, first sentence, I could figure out that they were talking about how Davis learned, how he got his first trumpet, and how he got his signature sound. How many of you used to watch WWF, WWE? Have you heard of signature move? Signature move? Yeah, Undertaker is used to give choke slam, right? And Triple H would give DDT, right? So signature RKO, yes, you know, Roman Reigns, yes. Okay, so signature moves. Brock Lesnar, yes, F5, got. Okay, yeah. So guys, what I'm saying is these signature moves, are they unique? Are they unique to every wrestler? Are they unique to every wrestler? You know, when you see Randy Orton, you know he is going to finish the opponent by RKO. Okay, that's signature. By the way you sign it, is your signature like someone else? When you give your signature, is your signature like someone else, or is it unique? Okay, so that means this is saying something about signature sound. Okay, something that is unique, and his signature sound is unique sound, you know, of trumpet playing. I read the first part. Now I'm going to go and read the last part to figure out what is the idea that is present in 70% of my paragraph. This clear, distinctive style never left Davis. He continued playing it with the rest of the career, once remarking, if I can't get sound, I can. This clear, distinctive style. Guys, do you think distinctive is equal to signature? It is. Perfect. Perfect. Right. So I could see that the first part that I have marked with pink, it is saying about how he learned trumpet and how it was about his signature sound. And the last part is saying how his distinctive sound actually never left him. So I could see, guys, what is the main idea that you are able to figure out from the lines that I have marked with pink and green? What is the main idea that you're able to figure out that I have marked with green and pink? Main idea that I have marked with his signature style. Something is signature style, right? So I could see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines, they're actually talking about something unique. Okay, something unique sound. Now I'm actually going to read between the lines to verify that, you know, 7 lines I have got. Now I'm just going to maybe look for something, you know, that might not undermine whatever I have underlined. Most trumpeters, whereas most trumpeters of the era favored the use of vibrato, Davis was taught to play with a long, straight tone. Guys, tell me one thing: How did other uh, musicians used to play? How did other musicians used to play? What did they use? They favored the use of vibrato. However, Davis, Davis used to play what? Davis used to play with what? He had a long, straight tone. Long, straight tone. Was it like other trumpet players? Was it like other trumpet players? Was it different? Great. So I can see that the main idea, the hero idea, the reason why the paragraph was written is what? The reason why the paragraph was written was what, guys? I could see signature sound. I could see distinctive style. Okay, and I could see that Davis was taught to play. And I could see one word here, whereas also. Now I know that the answer has to be something related to something that is really, really different from everyone. And what matches? Now, many of you have said that the fourth can be the answer, branching out in new directions. Can you show me? Can you show me what all directions are here? Is he going in any directions, or is he just talking about how he is different from others? So that's the reason why I can eliminate fourth. Some of you are saying personal and professional struggles. Guys, can you tell me where is his personal life? Can you tell me his wife, his kids, his relationship with parents, his relationship with friends, his girlfriends, anything that you can see? Anything about his personal life? Just the name of his father, I think lessons were arranged with the, yeah, not there. Now, many of you are saying second one, formal education unhelpful. There is no word in the paragraph that says unhelpful. So definitely I can eliminate that. And the sixth one is change necessary to stay creative. Can you give me any other word that says creativity? Any word that says creativity? A legacy is established. What I am saying is in reading, never ever assume anything. Okay. Never ever mark anything from your experience. Read word by word exactly whatever is written there. Do not assume anything. And that's why I said it's a very good question, because you were actually using your brain and you were using your imagination, which is an amazing thing. But reading, you cannot do that. Okay, some of you saying 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Ninth also. Some of you are saying, guys, this question is actually one of the most difficult questions that we have. Okay, let's try this, and we will try to again follow the same rule idea that is present in most of the paragraph, and 70 is the safest line that we can play. Having graduated from high school in 1944, Davis moved to New York City, where he continued his education both in the clubs and in the classroom. Guys, after reading the first sentence, what can you figure out? Is education. And at how many places did he get his education? 2 places, right? I could see that both word is very important, both in the clubs and in the classroom. Anyway, that's what I figured out after reading the first sentence. Now I'm going to go and read the last sentence. Much of his early training took place in the form of jam sessions. This is not the Kisan Ketchup jam, okay? Jamming, this is different jamming. Jam sessions and performance in the club of blah, 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 where he did this, blah, 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 blah. They write so much, that is not even important. Guys, tell me, out of these 2 words that we learned here, he studied in clubs and he studied in the classroom. Which one are they talking about here that I have marked with green? Which one, which explanation is this? Which explanation is this that they're talking about? They're talking about club. Okay, so this part that is here, that is actually for clubs. Anyway, I'm going to move ahead and read between the lines now. His enrollment in the prestigious Juilliard School of Music was short-lived. However, he soon dropped out. Okay, he soon dropped out, criticizing what he perceived was blah, 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 and neglect. The biggest mistake that you can do is reading the sentence only in parts. For example, imagine someone saying, I love you. And you didn't read all of it. I love you, but as a friend. Right? Yes, it's going to hurt. So please do not make this mistake in IELTS. Read all of it. Okay. Read all of it. So what I'm saying is, you might have read till here and you're like, oh, he did not like education. Look at this, how they have changed their colors. Just right after that, the part that I'm marking with brown. Davis did later acknowledge, however, that this time at the school was invaluable. Guys, what is the meaning of the word invaluable? What is the meaning of the word invaluable? That's why all of you have got the answer wrong. Invaluable doesn't mean that it is not of any value. Guys, invaluable means priceless. Invaluable means priceless, unmol, something that cannot actually be calculated. It's like too precious. Okay, so guys, the first sentence talked about the classroom was there in clubs. The education was there in clubs and classroom. The color that I used for clubs was what? The color that I used for clubs was what, guys? The color that I used for clubs was what? Please let me know. Which is the explanation? That is green. And what are the colors that I have used for education in the classroom? Have I used colors for education in the classroom? What are the two colors that I have used for education in the classroom to explain, to give the explanation of what happened in the classroom? Orange and brown. Orange and brown. Look at this. This is the whole explanation of what happened in his school. So guys, first part says education was in clubs and classroom. This part explained the classroom. This part explained the club. Now, what is the main idea? What is the main idea that is present? What is the main idea that is present in at least 70% of the paragraph? Yes, the answer is third. The answer is third. Education in two parts. An education in two parts. The first part is club. Second part is classroom. How's the magic? I hope you all had fun. Bye-bye, guys. Stay blessed.